Okay, I is back. um, yeah, I just lost my glove when I was down in the dip here in the park where the old bandstand is. When I was talking about various sad events that happened down there, I discovered when I ended the stream because nobody was talking again. I'm not sure if it's a glitch or what, but I discovered I lost one of my gloves. Not these gloves, but my other gloves that go over the top of these ones for riding the bike. I had lost one, so I had to retrace my steps all the way back to this seat where I'm sitting now, and luckily found the glove. Thank God for that. It was still here. It was still here. So there you have it. Well, there I have it. Once again, I've been reunited with my glove. Oh, matron. It's the glove of lost love. That's what it is. Yep, just found the glove again. Thank God for that. I don't know what I would have done without that glove if I hadn't have found it again. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yep. So, well, I'll wait here for a bit to see if the chat's working or not on this one. So I'm using a different app now. I was using the YouTube app before, but now I'm not. I'm using a different one to go live. So I'll see if the text works in this one. Is there anyone in the chat right now that knows me or I know you? Anyone? So unless this is a glitch with the chat not working, if I find out it's just people don't want to speak, then I probably won't be back for a very long time. That's what I'm probably going to do. Yeah. So how are you two doing tonight? Oh, sure. I may as well have a nap. I think. Just wake us up if something starts to happen. Wake us up. I'll be here. Oh, yeah. Can't sleep. I was almost nodding off there, but not quite. Yeah. I could sleep here. It's warm enough. It's warm enough. Certainly is warm enough tonight to sleep out here without a tent, I would say. At the minute, at least. Hello there. You gonna? What's with your name, Bro Naughty? Were you on me previous two streams just a few minutes ago, Bro Naughty? Oh, well, you're not there. Is this your first time in? Just now? Or not? You're from South Africa. Sorry, you're from South Africa. You're going to hit a ball today. What do you mean? You're going to play tennis? You're the one that said you're going to... Oh, hang on. Hi, Richard. Were you in the previous two streams just a few minutes ago? Nobody was saying a word. Not one word. Were you in the previous two streams, Richard? Or not? I've had to resort to going into 720p here. That's all the only option you get unless you pay them monthly. All right. Nobody said a word. I was on half an hour over two streams. Over half an hour or so. And nobody said anything. There was 20 odd people watching at some point, and nobody was saying anything. I don't know why. Oh, I can see a cat at the window up there, I think. A bit far away. Oh, he's gone. He's going to jump down from the window, I think. In a what? In a golf what? Course. Can't see for the dollar sign. Well, you've been streaming as well, Richard, have you? Cheers, thanks, bro. I don't like using the word bro. I never use that word, but I'll just call you naughty instead. How do you know it's comedy? I might be being serious. Were you in the previous stream, naughty? All right. And do you go on the camera, or you just go on the voice, or what? Well, yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. I'm not doing very good either. I had two guests briefly in the park here before there, a woman and a guy asking us if I was looking for the house. I says, which house? And they said Ellison Hall, because it's haunted, you know, in this park. Well, it's on the other side of the fence in the park. The park used to be the grounds of the hall. All right, you play guitar. Didn't know that. Is it acoustic guitar or electric? I used to play electric guitar to some extent. If you can call it that. All right, that sounds good. So what sort of music are you into then, Richard? All right. So you got any particular favorite heavy metal bands? Well, I like some of that stuff, mainly the older bands like Rat and Dokken and Kiss and so yeah. But I like electronic dance music, trance music, and all that stuff as well. I'm going to see Scooter on Saturday, or trying to. At a concert in Newcastle upon Tyne, not too far away from where I live. I tried to get the disabled seating area, but I was too late. I was too bloody late. Short notice. Anyway. So I'll just have to wing it. Cannibal, I can't read the last word because there's a dollar sign in the way. There's this stupid little dollar sign in a circle on my screen. You can kind of get rid of it. Cannibal something. Cannibal corpse. Scooter, you know, Scooter, they're from Germany. How much is the fish? It's, was it? It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. That's a good message for some of the people that get on my live streams. The chase is better than the catch. And who can forget? Pardon me French here, but I'm going to say it anyway. Fuck 2020 and fuck the millennium. They're two of their best tracks, I would say. That is the actual names of the tracks, by the way. I wasn't just swearing for the hell of it. That's the name of the songs. Yeah, the fuck 2021. One of the lines is, "We hate all the rules." I don't give a penny. Fuck 2020. That's it. Yeah, that's a great track, that one, in my opinion. Fuck 2020, and the other one as well, fuck the millennium. Yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. There's music videos for both of them, I believe. So, yeah, I think there is. Well, that is the name of the songs, like. So that's the titles, you know. I'm just basically telling you what they were called, and that's the chorus as well. You know, they even did a version of "I Was Born Under a Wandering Star" by Lee Marvin. You know, off the film Paint Your Wagon with Clint Eastwood and Lee Marvin. It's like, I was born under a wandering star. I was born under a wandering star. I was born under a wandering star. You must know that song. I don't know all the words in between, but no, I've never been on TV. I don't think. Don't think I have. Just on my own channel. As far as I'm aware, I can't think. I don't think I have. I've been on the radio, but not the TV. A few times on the radio. Yep. Gotcha was a good movie with Anthony Edwards. If you haven't seen it, it's worth checking out. Gotcha. He loves to have these games with paintball guns on the college campus or university campus, wherever it is. Radio phone-in show, talking about various things, ghosts and films and stuff. Just talking to the presenter, you know, the phone-in radio talk show, phone-in show, you know, where you phone in and chat to the presenter. Yeah, I was talking to Stephen Petty, who was also in a BBC television series called Heaven, which is where I am right now. Heaven. It was set here in this town and shot around the streets around here and stuff. BBC television program lasted about 2 seasons, I think, possibly 3. I think it was 2 though. And Vic Reeves was in it. I don't know if you ever heard of Vic Reeves. He's got another name as well. I forget his other name. He was on a game show called Shooting Stars over here in the UK. It was quite popular on BBC. Shooting Stars. He played the dad in Heaven. I've been outside of the house, which was the main house in the show, and I did a video there, but I didn't put it on my channel. I think I might have lost it. I don't know where it is. I've just been shooting a video in the cemetery. Not a live stream, just a video with the spirit box. Not the same cemetery I was in last night, though. It was a different one. It was Heaven Cemetery I was in this time. And I ran into my friend Nick in there with his dog. And he's on the video, by the way. When I put it together, you'll see Nick again. He's been a guest on here. Nick has. Twice, I think. Yeah, he's been on twice. He was on the camera in here, that was what I mean. But he's going to be on the proper video when I put it together. It should have been a longer video, but it was nearly closing time and I was talking to him for a bit, so I used up some of the time. So, and it was shutting at 8 o'clock, so I only had 20 odd minutes left to finish the video before it closed. And I thought I left my bottle of water in the cemetery, and the guy in the car come to lock the place up. So I went down to the main gate. I thought I was locked in because I went to the other gate and it was locked. I thought, oh shit, I want to get out with my bike, like. But the main gate was still open, the big gate, luckily. And there was some big cadets still in the place. I didn't realize, so I wasn't the only one still in the place. And what else? I thought I left my bottle of water in there. Let's go back and have a look for it, but it wasn't there. And then I just remembered I found the empty bottle in my backpack. I thought, oh shit, I forgot I drank the bloody thing. I didn't leave it in there at all. Anyway, head like a sieve. The heat's getting to us. I've lost my memory. Yeah. I've only got this 3/4 full bottle left with us. That's all I've got. So if I stay on after I've finished this, I could end up looking like a shriveled up prune if I stay out here too long. It's very warm without water, you know. I'll end up looking like John Carpenter or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I notice nobody else is talking. Is Naughty? Are you still there? He's from South Africa, I think. So he says anyway. So he says. I don't suppose there's any point asking if anyone wants to be a guest on the camera or the mic, because I know how that one's going to go. Yep, you guessed it. Is anybody still here? Or has the chat crashed again? Oh, yeah. I flew me drone in this area in the park, by the way, once, and I nearly crashed it into one of these trees behind us. That's the first time I nearly had a crash. I hit the wrong lever and it went left instead of right or something. And it was coming towards us, so the left. When you push the lever right, that was left because it's coming back to us. So I got it the wrong way around and it moved the other way and it nearly hit the tree branch. What is what? What are you, Ernie? What are you talking about? Are you the fastest milkman in the West? Ernie, the fastest milkman in the West, or is he in the North? He could be. That's Bert and Ernie. Hey, Bert. Hang on. What's wrong, Ernie? You sure I'm thirsty, Bert? So you're a fan of Bert and Ernie, are you? What is that, Dan? What does that mean? Can you translate that, please? I only speak English. Does anyone know what Ernie's talking about? Ernie Bert and Ernie. I think we've got a fan of Sesame Street in the chat. Maybe, just maybe. Would you care to explain, sir, what you're talking about? I think it's starting to get a little bit cooler out here. Thanks very much for that, Richard. I really appreciate that. Thanks a lot. Well, he made no sense whatsoever, and then he buggered off by the looks of it. That Ernie Bert guy, or woman, whoever they were. Yep. There's loads of people doing that. They start talking, and then they don't carry on. I think it's starting to get a bit dark-ish. Can you still see us all right? Do I need some light on the scene? Eggnog on the Bog Productions. Did you find your glove? Yes, I did. It was left. Oh, matron. It's the glove of lost love. The jig is up. Blot would have had a field day if he had found that, if he did a stealth cam in this park. So where are you from, Eggnog on the Bog? I think I spoke to you before, because you got Mr. Ben. Mr. Ben on your picture. What's that, you what? Isn't you a female sheep? I think. Good job I waited. I mean, good job I found the glove before it got dark. Paranormal UK. Oh, are you the guy that runs the chat room on the Facebook? All right. Paranormal. I still managed to see where it said. At first, I thought it said Paramount, but it's not Paramount. Been a lot of chemtrails here today in heaven. Apparently, lots of them. I showed them on one of my streams earlier. If you go back to the first of the last two streams, you see all the chemtrails. What's that? What's that? Hiya, Paul. Are you just arrived? Have you? Are we in the first two streams I did tonight? The 15-minute ones I did where no one was talking at all. I was just about ready to quit for good on them last two streams because nobody was saying a word. I'm thinking, I came here to chat, and if no one's talking, what's the point? I bumped into two people in the park on the last stream. The one before this one, I think it was. They were telling us about the ghosts in the hall here. Hebben Hall. Hebben Carl Ellison Hall, which is now a migrant hotel, apparently. So we might get some auditors at this hotel very soon. And visit the Hebben, what's it called? Carl Ellison Hall Hotel, or whatever it's called. Who knows? Unless I do an audit there. Any good ghost or weird experiences where lately? Well, I just did the spirit box thing in the cemetery, but I have to check it back. I thought I heard a guy with a deep voice coming through when I was going towards this actor's grave. There's a famous actor's grave in there, northeast actor from this town actually. He's called Terry Joyce, and I asked him a few questions at his grave. I still don't know if he's buried in there or whether it's just his ashes. Because my friend Nick, who's also going to be on the video I shot in there just a few hours ago, he is on the video, and I've got him to say a bit about Terry Joyce. Asked him a bit about Terry Joyce again on the video. So, but I did hear someone with a deep voice say hi or something like that. I can't remember, something like that. But I've got to check it out properly. I don't know. There might be something else on there. Maybe some of that stuff. And that was in the Sunlight. By the way, Sunlight was a very good track by DJ Sammy. Actually, isn't he going to be on at Newcastle in about it's a month's time or a couple of weeks' time or something like that? For some reason, he come under the stage for what was it again? Was it the pop stage? I think it was the pop stage. Why is he on the pop stage? Anyone familiar with DJ Sammy? DJ Sammy, he had a hit with that Bryan Adams song called Heaven, but I didn't really care for that one too much. StreamYard is what? Yeah, I know. I haven't put the link in. I haven't put the link in Park in. Here's the link. The link is coming up. If you would like to appear and chat live on camera or just the microphone, if you don't want to show your face, you can turn your camera off and just have the audio going. Just like a phone call or you're talking on the radio or whatever. Would be the same thing, wouldn't it? Well, if you're on the phone call on the radio, that's what I meant. But you just have to click that link and you can be a guest on the stream if you're interested. As a guest talking on camera or just on the mic if you turn your camera off. You don't have to show your face if you don't feel comfortable enough to show it. That's fair enough, isn't it? And if you've got any custard pies, you can eat them on camera if you want, or anything else for that matter. Or any Brussels sprouts. If you want to eat your tea on camera in here, it's fair. It's fair. That's fair dues, isn't it? You're allowed to do it. I wasn't sure I was going to say that. I wasn't even sure what I was trying to say. Now I'm going to say. Why? What? Why had your face? What do you mean? Why had your face? What does that mean? You're treading on very shaky ground there, Ned. You're breaking the rules of YouTube. You know that, right? I think you are, anyway. I wouldn't. I wouldn't have any. I wouldn't rather have any of those things. Hello there, Danielle. How are you doing tonight? Yes, that sounds about right. You sound like one of those. Thanks for admitting it. You got to give you credit for that. Um, howdy, partner. Isn't that what Peter Sellers said in that film, The Party? Howdy, partner. Partner. How are you doing, Danielle? I'm a bit closer to where you are tonight, if you really live here, that is. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, you can't knock. I've got a doorbell. So, it's not going to work. What are you talking about me face for, eggnog, on the bog, Mr. Ben? Daisy, Daisy. Ah, it's good to hear, Danielle. Me, I'm getting a bit cooler now. I've been boiling over, like, doing a video in Heaven Cemetery earlier. And my friend Nick from in the chat here was on it as well. I bumped into him in the cemetery. He was telling us about famous actor who's buried in there called Terry Joyce, which I already knew from that last time when he told us. But I got him to talk a bit more about Terry Joyce on the video. And then I went over to Terry Joyce's grave and did the spirit box, trying to communicate with him. But I wasn't sure if I could hear if he responded, because there's a lot of noisy traffic right next to the road. I mean, the road's right next to the bit where his grave is at the front of the cemetery. You see, yeah. Uh-huh. Ned, you're boring. Go away. At least, what's that, Richard? I'm not sure what you mean, Richard. I wish that dollar sign wasn't in the way. I tell you that much. Yeah, go and hang around with some cows in a farmer's field or something. You sound about 5 years old. But a newborn baby, I think. Yeah. Did you learn anything at school? Probably not. None of we did, really. It was all a pack of lies, but never mind. Who's your boyfriend? That's what I like to know. Well, I wouldn't really like to know, bro. I'm sure you've got a couple of them. You don't sound like the monogamous type to me. You don't even sound like the bright type. Never mind the monogamous type. What's your IQ level? Mine is 0. Don't mention my dad. My dad was a famous artist here in the Northeast. What's your credits? What talents have you got? I bet you haven't got any. Yeah, he does. But we can't bang on about that too much, because YouTube will probably take offense. You see, these people always bring up the homosexual stuff to try and get me in trouble. You see, I'm not. I wasn't born yesterday. You're technically from Telford, and you probably steal money off men on the internet. That's what I think. Let's see if he's really gone, or her, she, it, whatever they are. Uh-huh. Who doesn't have to take part in what, Richard? You mean I don't have to take part in talking to a numbskull like him? Is that what you meant? I'm aware of that. Hmm. Well, I think he's gone now, or she. It's probably a she, actually. He sounded he sounded very feminine to me. He sounded like he owns at least 3 vibrators. I used to. That's what I'm thinking. But never mind. What do I know? What do I know? I don't want to involve you in any nonsense. No, it's all right. I'm used to getting into nonsense on here. There's always these people that come in saying stuff like that, isn't it? Some of them are trying to get revenge on you for something you didn't do to them in the first place. It's kind of hilarious, but no, man. They've got things the wrong way around. Maybe it's satanic inversion. Who knows? I've just realised I haven't got any more snacks with us. Yeah, probably not. Oh, am I still showing up all right on the screen? I can't tell because I'm just looking at a little picture you see on here. It's like not much bigger than a postage stamp. Or do I look like I need some light on the scene? You see, people like that just like this try to cause animosity. That's what they do. They try to rile you up. That's their plan. They have to upset people in order to make themselves feel better in a better mood. That's a sign of a bad person, I would say. They have to upset someone to make themselves feel better. You know what I mean? It gives them pleasure to give other people pain, torture, and all that sort of thing. I know all about them type of people all too well. Ah, it's all right for the minute, is it? I'll save me power bank then until it gets really, really dark. I don't know. It's safe to technically stay in this park in the dark. Does anyone know if it's safe to stay in Heaven Park after dark with a light in your face? And what's this huge crate thing doing behind us? Oh, here, look. What's this doing here? Does anyone know? What's in there? What's going on? I don't even know. Right, stay. I showed around in the down in the dip where the old bandstand is on my last 2 streams or one of them. Did anyone watch that? It was only on 15 minutes. Because there's ghosts down there, you know. But then again, poltergeists. There's a poltergeist down there. I think it's the one from Car Ellison Hall. I think, or it could have been somebody who decided to end their existence down there because somebody strung some rope up from a tree apparently, and from the bandstand. According to this old guy called Joe, who has since passed away, and somebody else told us as well. So there might be some truth to it. But the Heaven Park, I mean the Heaven one, you know, not the Jarrow one. It's the Heaven one. I'm right next to Durham Court. Well, not far away from it. I can prove it. Watch the. Oh, I can't. You kind of switch the camera around on this one. That's the trouble with this software. You kind of turn the camera around once you're live to point it forwards. You can only point it at yourself. It's a bit daft, that. What's a style thing? I can put myself inside of a circle. Watch. Oh, there you go. Well, that was impressive, wasn't it? I like that. I like this. Oh, that's a bit bad. It's got my name in it. Hang on, did I have my name before? Uh, uh, was that one? My name's in blue now. Yeah, I'm right next to the bowling greens. I'm giving the exact location away here. Yeah. I should feel really extra safe now, shouldn't I? I don't think anyone's going to bother and come and find us. But you never know. Banners. I don't know what that is. Overlay. What's that? What's this? What on earth? Welcome. Oops. How do I get rid of that? It's back. I don't know. Yep. Yes, I am near. Yes, that's where I am, Paul. That's where I am. I give it away because I mentioned I could see Durham Court. Is that how you got it? So, Paul, are you not going to see Scooter on Saturday? I think there might be some tickets left. I'm not sure. When I get to Exhibition Park, apparently you're not allowed to take any drinks in, not even water, and it's going to be boiling. And you're not allowed to take your own food in either. So when I get there, I'll be shouting, "How much is the fish?" Well, it was until I spoke. So I said, "How much is the fish?" I think everyone's lights just went on around here, and in the flats as well. Bloody hell! Yeah, everyone's turned the lights on. They're all looking out the windows now. Uh oh, I better lay low for a minute. What the hell's the anybody's asking how much a fish is? Is there a fishmonger around here? Is a fish fan or something? It's nice. It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. Yeah. Call me Manana. I've lost the signal. Oh, it's back again. The signal. I don't know if I'm here or not. Uh, can anyone still hear us? I'll see us. Just keep going off. This is not looking good. Is anyone still there? I think I lost the signal for a couple of times there. Cheers, Danielle. Has the quality gone to hell? I'll try and put the light on it. I'll try and put the light on, but it draws attention to us more. Same. All right. Same. Thanks for that. Oh shit. What's going on? That's right. Uh-oh. Oh my god, I don't believe this. My light's not working. What's happened? Oh no. My light's not coming on. Oh, it is now. Power bank. Must have it plugged in. Oh shit. Alright. Yep. Here we go. The light wasn't working there, but it's working now. I think I had plugged in the wrong socket or something. I thought it worked on both sockets. What is me light? I've got different tints of colour lights here. Watch. See if you can notice the difference. Watch. There's that one. Oh, there's that one. It's like an orangey tint. Like a yellowy tint. I think that's the one I had it on in the first place. Oh, there's that one. I think that one may be the best. I don't know. Does that one look as good as the other one, or is it not much different, or what? I thought it wasn't going to come on there. I thought my light was knackered. Something to do with the power bank. I had it plugged in. I had it plugged in. Look, I plugged it in that side there, and the light wouldn't come on. I'd plug it in this side down here, and then it would come on. One might be in and one might be out. I'm not sure. It's the same. So, Danielle, what are you up to tonight? Anything particular? Are you being up to anything interesting today? I think they've been trimming the bowling greens, like cutting the grass. It looks like centre court at Wimbledon. Pretty much. Incidentally, DJE Media went to Wimbledon a few weeks ago. Maybe a month or two ago. I'm not sure. Something like that. He did an audit there at Wimbledon. Oh, pardon me. I think we've got a delay as me signal cut out again. Actually, I'm right next to that bloody hole. There may be some poltergeists in here. You never know. If there's any poltergeist here, can you knock on that huge crate there? Let us know you're there. Only if you're a poltergeist, though. Yeah, you never know. Once again, if there's someone there, can you knock on that? What was that? Are you a poltergeist? Hello? No, no, no. I don't think that was on the crate. I don't know. Is anyone still here? It's gone dead in the chat. Unless it's gone off again. Has it gone off or has it not gone off? I don't know. Is anyone still here? It's great when you're talking to yourself, isn't it? Yeah. So, hang on a second. How come everyone stopped typing? I'm having a lot of this tonight. Seems to be a common theme. Oh, Jesus, I forgot I can't turn the camera forwards. Ah, no, on this one I can't. Unless you... Oh, hang on. No, it doesn't give you the option to turn the camera around. What's wrong with it? It's not very good. Cam. Settings. Camera. Oh. Facing back. Got it. You can turn around. You got to go into the bloody settings. So here we are. Why can I hardly see a thing? What the hell? All right. Maybe that one's brighter. So here we'll have something you might not have seen before. It's commonly known as a bin, but you know, these things are quite rare around here. So take a look at it while it lasts. It is a bin, a bin, a bin. So anyway, these are the bowlers' hangout places. Place. It's where the bowlers hang out. Has the chat crashed? How come no one's answering us? It's gone back the way it was before. I don't know. So here's that crate. Oh yeah, you're there. Where did you just disappear to? The shot callers. What do you mean the shot callers? The ballers? Ballers? You mean the bowlers? Wasn't Ballers a show with Dwayne Johnson? The bowling green's down here. And those flats are over there. The ones that are gonna... I can't zoom. Oh my god, I can't zoom. I can on the other one, but I can't on this one. It's terrible. I can't zoom. What's the world coming to when you can't zoom? I can't even make a Zoom call. So I look around here. We have a hedge. It's a divine hedge of protection. I'm crashing into the hedge with my bike. 20-inch blades on the impalers. What do you mean, Richard? The church is just here. The church. No, you can't zoom. I don't think so. I tried to zoom and it doesn't work. This is StreamYard, you know. I don't think the deal was zooming. Church is there. There it is. Anyone here at the church? Hello? Any priests here? Vicars? Mormons? Any chat show hosts here tonight? Ex-chat show hosts? I don't know. I know what you're thinking. Why the hell would chat show hosts be in Hebburn Park next to the church? It's a good question. I'm just wondering that myself. I don't think the light works as well on here, on this StreamYard. Does it? It seemed to work better on the YouTube app when you're pointing the light forwards on the camera, like, than on this one. There you go. Let's park my bike up a minute. Hang on a second. Oh. Right. Back into the settings. Right. I'll turn it back on again. Oh, yeah, something. Might be animals in the bushes. Or it might not. You never know. You never know what you might find wandering around the park in the dark at this time of night. I've done it later than this in the park. I mean, wandering around it with a camera, but usually on night vision, not with a light. I remember I once came to this park during the day with a medium friend of mine I used to have, and he, I guess what he said. I says, "Are you picking anything up?" What's his name again? Graham. That was it. Are you picking anything up, Graham? He goes, "Oh yes, yes, I'm getting a lot of sex everywhere." Really? How come? Well, you can imagine it's a park, everyone's bonking each other's brains. He didn't say it like that, but you know what I mean. Yeah, that's what he said. No word of a lie. That's what he said. Graham Hunter from Jarrow Spiritualist Church. He doesn't work there anymore, though. He used to do a few different churches. He fell out with them lot, apparently. I think he fell out with me as well. I phoned him up not long ago, and he said he was going to come round to see us. He never turned up. Great. You know what I mean? Can't ask for better than that, can you? You know what I mean? I'll tell you what, we'll have a look around the corner. I'll turn the camera the other way again. Camera. It's a bit of a complicated setup trying to turn the camera around. There's definitely no zoom option. Oh my god, what have I done? I thought I lost it altogether there. Right. Let's take a wander around here. Into the darkness we go. Once again. This is where I found my glove, by the way. It was down here. I don't know how I got there, but that's where it was. There's a hole around here. I think someone's put something over it. Oops, hang on. There's a thorn bush on the ground. I'll watch it here. Better watch it. So here we have a mysterious shed. Personal Jesus. Ding 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 ding. Personal Jesus. Didn't Depeche Mode sing that? And Marilyn Manson. I bet Scooter sang it as well. Hang on, listen. I think it's birds in the tree. I think it's birds in the tree. Yeah, well, none of the priests care around here, I'll tell you that much. About my type of stuff, the paranormal stuff that's going on. Ooh, here's a battered in cage thing. What's been going on with this? It's been vandalized to death. That's what. Whoops, hang on. Whoops. There's another one up here. And these are shutters over some windows around here. Vandalism on them. Johnny Cash sang it. I didn't know that. Hang on a second. The church is just on the other side of these trees. And there's a house in there as well, I think. Around the back. I think someone owns the house. Why does it keep going dead dark? I'm sure I could see better than this in the cemetery. What the hell? But then again, I wasn't using StreamYard in the cemetery. Maybe the exposure is different on this. That's probably what it is. Some bags over there. I don't know what's going on with that. Hang on a second. I'll just let me bike against this thing here. I heard noises inside. Somebody in there. There's water. There's water running inside the shed. What's going on? Hang on. I'll try knocking. Anyone in there? Hello? Anyone in there? Maybe it's a toilet or something. Speaking of which, I could do with a toilet about now. Where am I going to go? Oh. Hang on. It's locked, as you can see. So if there's anyone in there, they must be locked in. And they're probably asleep. Or chloroformed. I'm not sure which. Arnold Schwarzenegger, no chance. I wouldn't want to do that. I don't fight. I don't fight. Hang on a second. Put this here a minute. A nice shot of the bags. Although, hang on a minute, I have to turn the light out a minute. It's going to draw attention. Someone might steal my bike when I go around the corner. Hang on. So I'll I have to turn the light off a minute. Got to do an experiment here. And the screen off. Hang on. Put the screen off. I can't put the screen off. Oh God. It's fell off. Right. Hang on a second. Can anyone still hear us? The camera fell over. When I went around the corner, I thought somebody was grabbing that. I heard these noises. Where's the... Oh, there it is. That's the one. Yeah, I heard noises. And the bloody camera had fell upside down. So, don't know if you heard that or not. Where's the... Cheers, Paul. Got a fright there, like I thought there was somebody trying to steal my bike and the camera. I just went around the other side of the shed. In the trees, but yeah. That's just one of those things, isn't it? Stay. You see the reflectors on the fence thing on the ground there. Yeah, I know what this is doing here, like. Keeps going dark and light, this camera on here. Oh. Does anyone know what they use this building for when the bowling's on? Is they get snacks in here, or is this where they keep the bowling balls and the shoes and everything and stuff? Anyone know? Smashing. What do you mean by smashing, Richard? There's now an English phrase. Smashing. I wonder if I'm the only one in here. I probably am not the only one in here. Hope I haven't left anything behind again. I still got my gloves. I think. Still got my gloves. I think I've still got my gloves. Hope. Nigel Thornberry. Who's he? Oh, right, I see. Looks quite a big building, though. What else goes on in there? Look at the size of the place. This is still this building all the way down the side here. Have they got a cinema in there or something? You never know. They might have like about 4 screens or something. Have their own private cinema screenings. You never know. Could be watching films like Bowlers from Beyond the Grave or something. I don't know. Oh, the Wild Thornberries. It rings a bell, but I'm not that familiar with it. The name rings a bell. This is where I was walking before on my other live stream when it was still light. And I bumped into a guy and his wife or girlfriend. And they were telling us about there's a ghost runs through Hebburn Cemetery, a runner. Did anyone hear about that before? An apparition of a runner running through Hebburn Cemetery? Must be something in it. Maybe it's Jimmy Headley, because he's buried in there, you know. He was an athletics coach for Steve Cram and I think David Sharp. I think. Oh, there's some gates here. Is this where they're going to let people into the concerts, do you think? Or does anyone know, you know, when Hebburn Carnival's on, which gate do they let you in through? Is it just one gate or is it several gates? Anyone know? It's very dark down here. I'll tell you that much. Bloody hell, I can't see a thing. Down this bit. Flippin' hell, man. Hellman's mustard. It's pitch black down here. Oh, there's somebody in here. Thugs. Oh, there's someone with a dog. I don't know. I'm going to run into, like, serial killers or something. This is behind the hall. Almost. God, you can't see a thing on here. I think it's the StreamYard. It doesn't open up the exposure as much as on the other one. Skinwalker. There's none in this park, I don't think. They fence it all off around the field part, but you can come in any entrance, can you? So do you know? So there's a gate within inside the park to get into the concert bit. Have you been to it before, Paul? The Hebburn Carnival. Were you there last year? Someone with a dog in here, I can hear him whistling. Unless he's a ghost. I don't know. These bins are huge. This one looks bigger than the other one to me. They look bigger than the last bin we looked at. Were you at the last carnival there, Paul? Were you inside of it? Watching the concert or something? Did you go and see Lolly? Were you in as well, or just your friends? Did they see Lolly? I'm going to try and video Ian Van Dahl, hopefully. Yes, behind the hall, which is now a migrant hotel. I have recorded EVPs here, behind the hall bit here. I once snuck into the grounds in there, you know, and shooting in night vision, but I've lost the bloody video. I don't think I've got it anymore. I did it on New Year's Eve once, a couple of years back. You see the windows, lights on through there. I think. Yeah, right behind the hall here. Is anybody here from the hall? Carr Ellison Hall? Anyone who used to own the hall? Are you here? Hello? There's noises over there, hang on. You hear it? Be hell if one of the migrants comes through the bushes. Hello there, how you doing? I don't know. Definitely noises over there. It's pitch black down here. Bloody seagulls going nuts over there. So should go back down in the dip, but it's hard getting going down the steps with a bike and up them again. I don't know. I'll go back down there. It's a bit of a death trap down there, like. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Somebody was telling us. Should I go around the front and do an audit live on YouTube in the middle of the live stream? That wouldn't be any good, will it? In the middle of the live stream doing an audit at a migrant hotel. The police come out. I see all the lights on through there. Yeah. Ah. I don't think you can record EVPs on live streams. It might show up on the playback, the replay, possibly. Hello, is anyone here? Night vision's best for doing this sort of stuff, I tell you. The fence is all the way over there. There's bush, like a hedge here, and the fence is there. You can see the fence. I'm approaching the other bit now, then we go down the dip. I did a video here on night vision. Did anyone see that one? I did down here. Down here. I was down here earlier on the other live stream. Did you watch the one before this, anyone? The two before this, rather. We're down to this bit. Coming down here, it's called Trying to Get Murdered, I think. Oh shit, the screen's gone off. Hang on a minute, we'll have to go off now, wouldn't it? Can you still... I think I've lost the signal. Yeah, the screen went off on the phone when I was going down the bloody steps. I didn't know what happened at first. I don't know why that happened. Why is the signal? Is it all crappy quality now? Look, I mentioned this earlier, but we've got balls. Why is the balls down here? There's two balls, look. I said this earlier, but it sounds about right, doesn't it? There's two balls. How many balls would you expect to find in one place? You know what I mean? This one looks slightly more suspicious than the other one to me. This one's like on top of a pyramid or something. Or something like that, anyway. Yeah. Is the quality alright, is it not? I think Hell's Angels are coming in here. Can you hear that? Sounds quite close by. Sounds quite close to me. Some motorbikes coming through. Right. Hello, is anyone down here? Hello? Anyone here? Ooh, someone shouting over there. That's not my reply to my question, though, I don't think. Is any poltergeist down here? Anyone from Car Ellison Hall here? Can't see as far with this one. I don't think it was that. You could go for an ice cold glass of juice. What do you mean in your kitchen? So does anyone know what these balls are for? What do these balls represent? Well, you should go and get one, Richard, if you're thirsty. Look at this tree on top of here. This tree could fall over one of these days. Look, it's right on the top of the wall, look. Look at this. It's a bit dangerous, isn't it? Could all just give way there, I can imagine. It's leaning over this way. This tree. Huh. I'm going to put my hand on the ball. It's like a scene out of Total Recall, look. Something like that. Yeah, you should get some. This is an impression of what? Look. It's Jason Statham's wife putting her hand on his top of his head. That's what it is. Only I think Jason Statham's head's technically a bit smaller than this, I would say. Yeah. Yeah. Can you see much on here? I can't see a thing. Can't see a thing. Oh, that's the other way. It's too difficult for him down here. Don't think I should go down the steps. I might fall down the steps. There's like about 3 or 4 lots of steps down there. That's proper size. I have to get back up these bloody steps as it is. Look at this, man. How am I going to get back up here with the camera and the bike? Oh, God. Give myself some problems, don't I? There's a bandstand thing down there, but it's people, you know, stop their existence down there. Right. I've investigated down there with night vision quite a few times in the past. This is difficult. Can someone help us get the bike up the step? Oh, Jesus. I'm better off trying to carry it up. Well, if I cannot walk tomorrow, you'll know why. Right. God, that took some doing, like. In this heat. Right, we're back up the steps. Go up to the monument thing. Between the hedges. Oh, there's more steps. There's gradual steps. Gradual steps. Whoops. There's a cannon round here. And I don't mean the cinema. Oh. Yeah. Here's the monument in the middle. And once again, it's got a ball on the top. Look at that. There's definitely a ball theme going on around here. Somebody obviously liked balls. Whoever made this place. Here's the cannon. Yeah. Is anyone still here? There's another way out down here. So I'm going to sit down here. smell a bit grass. Oh, right. It's a bit. Oh, is this grass damp? How can it be damp? The settings. Right. Right. Actually, how could you see us? See it that way? Oh, it's lit up. I'm lit up off the phone screen. So maybe I should save me light for the minute. It gives us away. You can see as well enough here, can't you, with this lighting off the screen on the phone? Hello there, is it Tanya? Hello, Tanya. How's it going? Leland. I thought you said island at first. Leland. Oh, right. Is this lighting okay? It's on us. Is it okay, this lighting or not? Alright, cheers. This is just the white screen of the chat that's lighting us up. So if I had it in dark mode, you wouldn't see us as well. Me, I'm not so good, but I'm trying to pretend I'm alright. For the video, for the live stream purpose. Thanks, Tanya. I'm in the middle of a park in the dark by myself here. So I could be murdered. If I am, the live stream might end. More than likely. But yeah, thanks, Tanya. I'm next to a hall as well. It's haunted, but it's now a migrant hotel. It was a hotel. It was a regular hotel before that as well, but now it's one of the migrant hotels. Apparently, someone just told us tonight. Yep. So is it still light where you are, Tanya? I'm guessing it must be still light where you are. Can't see a thing in front of us. I'll just turn the camera around just so you can see where I'm looking at here. This is where I'm looking at. Can you see anything? You maybe see a little bit, but it's hard to see when you're looking at a bright screen. Like there's a slight bit of ambient lighting, but it's still pretty damn dark, you know. Yeah, it's dark. Yeah, it's pretty dark. Like I say, I'm having to sit down because I'm in mortal agony. So that's the trouble with doing these sort of things. End up in mortal agony. I'm in mortal agony most of the time, but at different degrees. Scooter Blaster Jacks. Just a notification came on my screen. I can see some tree outlines. Do any of you know how to get rid of evil spirits or demonic entities? Anyone? Because I've got some I need to get rid of. Sooner the better. Apparently this app only works through DuckDuckGo. I don't know why. DuckDuckGo. So nobody knows anything about getting rid of demons, demonic entities, or evil spirits. I'm down to 47% on my phone, by the way. Because I was streaming before this one as well, but nobody was talking, like I said earlier. But, you know. Hey, I've just killed the chat. Anyway, yeah, I was being serious as well. Is anyone still there? Ooh. Noises over there. What's going on? All right, cheers, Paul. I think everybody else has left the building. I left the chat. Something like that. Well, I've been on 1 hour 21 minutes. Bloody hell, it's been that long. Didn't know it was that long. It's funny, isn't it, when you ask for advice or help about demonic entities attacking you and evil spirits attacking you, nobody says a word. Guess nobody knows anything. Because the doctor can't help you, that's for sure. He's just there to give you pills and potions. It always makes it look darker, to me, because I'm looking at a bright screen. Where I'm sitting. Is anyone here? Can you say something out loud if there's anyone here, please? If you want us to know you're there. Hello? No, nothing. Not the sausage. I tried turning the camera on again. If I can get the thing back on. Right. Recording. Would anyone like to be a guest, by the way? I forgot to ask again. Would anyone... Hiya, Carl. How are you doing? Not so great. I'm in mortal agony. But no one wants to help or anything. Would anyone like to be a guest on the camera? Carl, are you interested in becoming a guest on camera? Or on the microphone, even? If you don't want to show your face, you can turn the camera off. And just have the audio. I'm in the middle of the park by myself, Carl. It's very, very dark in here, as you can imagine. I'll put the link in again. Hang on. Did it go in? Don't think it went in. All right. Well, that's all right. You'll be okay being on the camera. Oh, my link's not going in. Hang on. What the hell? Here it again. The link. My link in Park's not working. Hang on. What was that? I'm just curious how much. Oh, it's another one of them little antisocial types coming in. He's trying to push more negative energy. Very negative on you, FMA. You need to go and see your nearest psychiatrist to get your mental health checked out because you sound bipolar. That's what I'm thinking. Because all you're pushing is negative stuff, negativity all around. I'm not going to stoop to your level. Anyway, what was I saying? Would anyone like to become a guest on camera or on the microphone? You could just have the microphone on if you don't want to be on the camera. If you're interested. Always the same, isn't it? Anyway, I've put the link in the room if anyone wants to click on it. If you would like to come on to chat instead of typing. Where's the link gone? It's disappeared. Oh, it's there. So no one wants to become a guest to chat verbally instead of typing. That tread. No, these are new tires. These are new tires, Carl. You see? Just had them put on the other week. What the hell time is it? 9 minutes past 11. Yeah, it's an illusion. It's an illusion. So you been up to anything today, Carl? Much? Anything interesting? Nobody's come through the park yet while I've been in here. Yet. Not on this bit. Any what? Spookies on the box? What do you mean? Spookies on the box? What box? I haven't got a box with us there, Carl. I don't know where you're looking, but there's no box here. I have got a little box in my backpack, but that's got my other light in it. Oh, shit. What's going to cramp? Crap. Ian Van Dal's going to be playing in this park, Carl, in about a week's time. Just over a week. Next Saturday. You know Ian Van Dal? You heard of him? Ian Van Dal? I think I've got some sort of delay going on with the chat or something. I'm not sure. There's definitely noises coming from the migrant hotel outside in the garden bit. I didn't even realize this was a migrant hotel until someone told us today. I had no clue. I'll tell you what, I'm turning the other way around. Um, right. Right then. I've turned around the other way. So, anyone got some pillows they can send in my direction? And a duvet or a sleeping bag? Because I forgot to bring mine with us. So if anyone's in heaven right now and you want to send us over a pillow and a sleeping bag, just to borrow it, we'd be very grateful. Yeah. The hell have I done this? Oh, was that? Sure. Is the chat crashed again? Nobody's typing anything. It's reassuring when you're in the park by yourself and nobody's talking to you on the chat. It's very encouraging. You know what I mean? It's like, can you confirm if it's in 1080p or is it in 360 pixels, 240 pixels, 480 pixels, 720 pixels? What? It's not going to be 1080p. It's the highest it goes on here is 720. I just thought on. Oh. Well, yeah, they're not. I'm talking to myself again. It's great fun. It's like, you know what I mean? Does anyone know if there's been any murders in this park? Anyone? Is any history of any murders taking place in this park? Actually, coming to think of it, I think in the past there was battles took place in here, you know. Battles, like a war or something. So I heard. It's online somewhere. But that's not classed technically as, I mean, like more murders in more modern times. Yeah, that's the maximum resolution I can do on this one. So that's about right then, 720, 720p. It's the YouTube one I can do 1080. Oh, that. I heard about that. Oh, that Panasonic thing, it's discontinued. It's not really picking up ghosts, I don't think. It's just there's something not right with it or something. People think they're picking up ghosts with that thing. It always sounds like something shouting, doesn't it? Like or something like that. All right, but there has been people doing the old, like you know what I mean, like what do you call it? Ceasing to exist themselves. That's happening here at least on 2 occasions that I know of. There may be more. If that's true, it's bound to be because there was some people did that down at next to the old hall in Jarrow where the toilets used to be. You know what I mean? So you can. It makes sense that it could happen. It probably happened in here as well. Because that's a park down there, isn't it? Yeah, it certainly is. Yeah, if someone comes along, I'll be turning the light around the other way. I'll tell you that much. Yep. Doesn't feel like anyone's going to come along, but I may be wrong. What time is it? It's 11:16 p.m. Yeah. I've just realised I haven't had my tea yet. I might be to get it earlier if I end the stream now because I had my dinner like a few hours ago now. I noticed these wraps you get in Aldi and Asda, the sandwiches. You think they'd be quite healthy, but I think they're more fattening than having a bloody ready meal. An average ready meal, I think, judging by the amount of fats that's in them. Yeah, and some noises. Hang on. Looks like it's been going crazy in Ireland. What's been going crazy in Ireland? It's a big one, Colin. It's a big hotel. It's like a mansion house. It's like a mansion. It's built under the side of a huge church. The buildings are joined together, I think. I did an investigation on the church next to it on one of my videos a while back on night vision. I think it might be birds in them bushes over there. I'm not sure. There's noises. Well, I think it's about time for me to wrap this one up. I think because I don't know. I think most people have fell asleep on the chat. I think that's what it appears like. Tanya, someone called Tanya came in and then buggered off in the middle, which is usually the case. But it's just how it is. Weapon. I don't know. It might. You can only carry certain things in this country. It's otherwise it's classed as illegal. I'll be the one that ends up getting in trouble. Selfie. I've got a selfie stick in my bag. I've just been using it in the. Actually, was it a selfie stick? No, there's a selfie stick in my bag. I was using it like a grip with a battery built in. It doesn't extend, but it's got a battery in. It looks like a selfie stick, but it doesn't go longer. But I've got a selfie stick in my backpack as well. I don't think it's made of metal. It seems to be, parts of it might be metal, I'm not sure. But how would I get it out of my bag quick enough if somebody came for us right now? I would say, hang on a minute, mate. I just need to get my selfie stick out of my backpack and unzip it. Can you hang on before you beat us up? I just need to get the selfie stick out. It has to be a fair fight, you know what I'm saying? I'd have to have it handy, wouldn't I? Like in my hand, ready for action. I wouldn't want to get into a fight, like, to be honest. I don't really, it's not my scene, you know. I don't even watch wrestling or anything. You know what I mean, though? Yeah, I don't watch the wrestling or the boxing. Obviously, I do own the Rocky collection on Blu-ray, and some of them on 4K as well. They've got Rocky 3 and 4 on 4K. Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm into boxing or anything. I guess so, but you have to be. I guess if you think like that, you've got to be prepared and have something in your hand already, just in case. But I haven't got anything. Usually, I'm holding the camera and the bike, and that's about it, and the lights. You know what I mean? Right then, I think it's about time for me to go and get something to eat. So, oops, they knocked the camera over. So, I'd just like to thank you for coming in, Carl and Richard and Paul and anybody else. Some of them didn't have any staying power. It's unfortunate, but never mind. The ones that start talking, I mean, and then they just pretend they're going to talk, but they're not going to talk, if you know what I mean. Them ones are probably just fake anyway, I should imagine. Or they've got a short attention span. I don't know. Right, thanks very much for coming in, Carl. Hope you have a good night and get a good night's sleep. Okay, and you, Richard, and Paul as well, if you're still here. I'm going to pack me stuff up, pack up me troubles in my old kit bag. Yeah, I have to recharge this power bank because I need it for Saturday. I'm going to see Scooter, aren't I? Yeah, Scooter. How much is the fish? The light over there. Oh, it's street light through the trees, probably. Right, good night. Good night, everybody. Good night, Paul. Good night, Carl. I'll catch you on the next one. Good night, Richard, if you're still there. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now. Cheers, thanks. I'll see you later. Ta-ra now. Switching off. The button's at the bottom on this one, and the YouTube one is at the top. I get mixed up. See you later.